On the island of Newfoundland, upon the southwest coast, lies the little town of Virgil, to whom I'll sing this toast. There are so many highlands that lie just off her shore, and when the cold north wind blows, you can hear the billows roar. The people from the village make their living from the sea. They like their independence. It shows that they are free. Some fish in their small boats in the wind, the rain and sleet, while others make their living on the offshore trawler fleet. They've known their share of tragedies down through the years, and when the memories overcome, they show their grief with tears. For they have lost some loved ones to the furies of the seas, for heartaches and heartbreaks are locked in memories. This village has got beauty carved on its rugged shore. 7 miles of pure white sand. Who could ask for more? The mountains and the valleys where the rivers run so fast, and the salmon rise to the sportsman's fly as he makes another cast. Tell the people of this village love their native home, for anyone who goes away most surely will return. Just like that lifelong mystery, the answer you won't know. What makes this rugged village burn so deeply in your soul? What makes this rugged village burn so deeply in your soul?
Good evening, and welcome to This Week in Review. Tonight in our stories we have final week at Riffs, new homes constructed, Labor Day weekend. Please stay tuned for these stories after this.
We got involved with war ants when Megan was born. Having war ants backing us means that the kids' dreams are always alive. They can do whatever they want to do.
Riff's department store closed their doors for the last time in Burgeo on Saturday, August the 30th. As you look around Riff's during the last week, you can see how things were disappearing from their shelves.
Details in store, on now only at Sears.
The final week was a 90% discount from existing stock. After talking with several residents and customers of Riffs, it is the general consensus that this closing is very sad and disappointing, especially now with Christmas getting so close. Not everyone has the opportunity to go to Corner Brook or Stephenville when they are in need of certain items. As of Friday, the building was not sold. There have been several rumors, but they are just rumors. When the store closed on Saturday, all items were left as they were. The staff did not know what they were going to have to do with it. There is a store in Glovertown that is also closing down and going through their final sales. It is the hope of the residents that another business will come to Burgeo and take over the building. Over the spring and summer, new homes have been constructed here in Burgeo. Seeing these new homes going up gives the encouragement that Burgeo is a prosperous town and that new things can happen. It's always the hope of the residents that Burgeo will continue to prosper and not die out because of the decline in the fishery. We still have openings for TV bingo. If you would like to book TV bingo for your group or organization, call Maxine at 886-2935. This week being the Labor Day weekend, I went on the internet and found the history and some information about Labor Day. This information comes from the National Union of Public and General Employees. Labor Day began in Canada on April 15, 1872, a mere 5 years after Confederation. On that historic day, the Toronto Trades Assembly, the original centre labour body in Canada, organized the country's first significant workers' demonstration. Today, Labor Day is often more associated with fairs and festivals and a last summer weekend at the cottage than what it was meant to be, a heartfelt celebration of workers and their families. That's too bad, but perhaps not surprising. In a way, the holiday has become a victim of the labor movement enduring success in improving the lives of working Canadians. Today, we take paid holidays, safe workplaces, medical care, unemployment insurance, fair hours, union wages, and the weekend for granted. But how many of these advances would have happened if it were not for the long-forgotten heroes who fought so hard to make unions and Labor Day a reality in the first place? Initially, Labor Day was celebrated in the spring, but that did not last long. After it was declared a legal holiday by the Parliament of Canada on July 23, 1894, the celebration was moved to the early fall, where it has remained ever since. Around the world today, Labor Day is celebrated at different times. In Europe, Latin America, Africa, and Asia, it is known as May Day, or International Workers' Day, and is celebrated on May 1st. In New Zealand, it is held the fourth Monday in October, and in Australia, the date varies from state to state across the country. But whenever it is celebrated, the purpose remains the same. In the same spirit it began so many years ago, it remains a day that affirms the dignity and honor of working people everywhere. This concludes our program for tonight. Please stay tuned after this program for more entertainment from the Sand and Sea Festival 2008. Thank you for watching. Good night.